Hello, my friend. Today, let's keep working on our NJSLA practice question number 24. For someone, if you do not have the packet, you can go online. Just click NJSLA Resource Center. You'll find the mathematical practice test. You can click Algebra 1, and then there are computer-based test and a paper-based test. This is the paper-based test. You can download or print it out. Now, question number 24 is testing you the skill for graphing linear functions. However, when you observe those given points, they are really large, and with a given scale only end by 6. And for the screen on your testing website, you're not able to zoom in or zoom out to make it to see which one passed those given point. Therefore, you have to find out. So first, quick recall. Graphing linear function, we only need 2 points. Connect those 2 points, we're going to get a straight line. The question gave you 3 points. Whatever, if you want, you can pick up any 2 points, the first 2, the end 2, or the last 2 to make as your graphing point. That doesn't matter. For me, I'm going to pick up the first one and the last one because I noticed they're 0.5 and 0.5. Okay, that when I trying to apply the formula for slope, it might be a little easier. Second, recall. How do you find a slope? M equal y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So for me, I always recommend label them on your scrap paper because there's so many students might substitute into the wrong place. So x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Just write it down on your scrap paper. Now let's see how can we substitute y sub 2, which is negative. Oh, sorry. I said I want to use the second one. X sub 2, y sub 2. Negative 32.5 minus your y sub 1, which is a negative 29.5. Be very careful when you substitute a negative number. Please get a parenthesis involved because I see many students just write down this. I minus 29.5, but you forgot there is a negative sign, so it's minus a negative. Okay, please put your negative number inside a parenthesis. It will help you a lot. Okay, now x sub 2, which is 22, minus x sub 1, which is 20. Now double check. Y sub 2, okay, minus y sub 1, x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay, now let's see. Minus negative, I can write as plus. Use this open parenthesis as your plus sign. Negative plus a positive number. Okay, which one is greater? This one is greater, therefore the negative sign wins. Okay, we deal with the negative sign already. Now let's see what's the difference between those two numbers, which is 3. Or this is calculator section. Put this inside your calculator. Okay, 22 minus 20, which is a 2. Now that is the slope, which means negative 3 over 2, which means you down 3 units and run 2 units. Okay, down 3 units, run 2 units, and something it will look like that. Now, however, we don't know what's the beginning point, but what we can do is we can quickly eliminate those 2 away. Okay, you're out. you're out because this is not a negative slope. Those are positive slope. Now let's see, am I able to find out a nice point here and a nice point here? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, down 3 units, run 2 units, down 3 units, run 2 units. Okay, I think I find out the correct solution, which is part A. However, let's check the choice D. 1, 2, down 2, run 1, 2, 3, 4. So down 2, run 4, which is negative 1/2. It does not equal this slope. Okay, therefore, our correct choice, which is part A. Now let me make a quick recall summary for question number 24. Question number 24 gives you 3 points and asks you which graphic will pass through those 3 points, and those points are really large. Okay, here is another secret I forgot to mention. If you see x and the y, one positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, which means most likely the slope is going to be a negative. And if they are both positive or both negative, the slope is positive slope because it's the same sign. Okay, now in order to find the slope, you need to apply the formula, and this one I believe is not in your reference paper, because therefore you have to remember it. Please mark them on your scrap paper. Make sure you substitute into the right place, and please double check. Once you find out the slope, you go back to check which graphic has the slope of a negative 3/2, which means down 3, run 2, because this is rise over run. If it's negative, it's not rise, it's going down. Down 3, run 2. Down 3, run 2. Down 2, run 4. And those are positive. Therefore, A is the correct solution.